Okay, so I'm gonna record this review. So again, these are the formulas right here that you need to memorize for the test. Find the midpoint of each line segment with the given endpoints. So it already tells you that you're finding the midpoint. I'm just gonna pick and choose questions to do. So this one, midpoint formula. X1 plus X2 divided by 2, Y1 plus Y2 divided by 2. Okay, by the way, what do you need for tomorrow's test? What do you need to bring? Yeah, and? Ruler. And? Pencil. Eraser. And? Calculator, right. Okay, so make sure you have all those supplies. Okay, so x1, y1, x2, y2. So when you sub in the numbers, -2 plus 4, 4 plus -2. And so remember, midpoint is just a point. So when you add it and divide it, you should get just a coordinate. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 2 divided by 2 is also 1. So you get the point 1, 1. Right? If you see a question like this on the test, it should be easy marks. Okay, find the length of each line segment. Question. Yeah, this is page 18 of your package. Okay, distance formula. So again, x1, y1, x2, y2. So distance formula, d equal, and then that. So, okay. Okay, you don't get marks for just writing down the formula, but it helps. It helps to make sure you don't make a silly mistake and plug in the wrong numbers. Okay. Remember, length means the same thing as distance. So whenever you see it asks you for the length, you know this is the formula to use. So x2, 1, minus x1, -3. Y2 is 4, y1 is -2. Okay, so 1 minus -3 is 4, 4 squared is 16. 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 squared is 36. So when you square root it, you get square root 52. Okay, for your answer, you could leave it as just like this, square root 52, or if you want, you could simplify it to decimal, 52. So you could write equals about 7.2. Okay, either one is fine. Okay, I think someone was asking me at the beginning of class this question. A line segment with one point at 8,3 has midpoint 2, -3. Determine the coordinate of the other endpoint. So 8, 3, 8, 3. Okay, so this is point P. Midpoint 2, -3. This is the midpoint. And I want to find out where is the other midpoint or other endpoint. That's over here on this side. Okay, two different ways. One, if I give you the grid, you can simply just count your rise over run and then go to this point over there, or you can do it mathematically using this formula. I think just doing this is probably easier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, over 6. So if I go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it will bring me to this point right here, which is on the opposite side. And the coordinate of that, 1, 2, 4, -4, -9. Okay, and that's it. Okay, can you solve this mathematically? Yeah. Okay, you could use the midpoint formula to solve as well. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be Q equals?
Yes. So you could write like this. Okay. So, or you can write a therefore statement. Therefore, the other endpoint is at -4, -9. Okay. Next one, page 19. Okay. Right angle. Right angle. So, what am I implying? What do I need to check? William, the slopes. Okay. So I want to do the slope formula between AB and between AC. Mr. Mr. We're doing a review right now. Actually, wait. So slope formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. How do I know which 2 points to use? It's because it already tells you that the angle A is the right angle. So that's why I'm doing line AB and line AC, the one beside that makes angle A. Right, Nelia and Alina? Okay, so using points AB, so 3 minus 5 over -1 minus 2, -2 over -3, which simplifies to just positive 2/3. Okay, do the same thing for slope AC. So using these 2 points now, so 2 minus 5 over 4 minus 2, you get -3 over 2. What do you notice about these two slopes? Yep, negative reciprocal. Excellent. Okay, and since they are negative reciprocal slopes, that means they are, in fact, 90-degree or perpendicular. Okay, bye. Okay, number 5, right here. Draw triangle LMN. Determine the equation for the median from L. Okay, determine the length of the median of L. So, I want to draw the median from L. That means I need to find the midpoint of MN. Okay. Are you gonna see the question that asks you for the equation of the median? Possibly. Okay. What are the 3 choices again? Okay, William?
Median, altitude, and right bisector.
Right. Okay. You have to solve one of the 3 on the test. Median, right bisector, or altitude. We'll do the first one right here, which is median. So I'm telling you, like, this is the question that you'll see, one of the 3. Okay, so make sure you're paying attention. So to find median, that means I need the midpoint of MN. Okay, so x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2, and so I get -4, 6, so -4 and 3. Alright, next I need to find the slope between L and the midpoint. Midpoint. Okay, because your median connects your the L to the midpoint. Okay, thank you. Yeah, so just pack up first and I'll write you the note. Alright, somebody calculate the the slope of L to the midpoint for me, please. Okay, Gavin, what did you get?
Oh, -8 over 3.
-8 over 3? Okay, back to this. So now that I found the slope, okay, I have the midpoint, I have the slope, I can use it to sub it into y equals mx plus b. So y is 3, m is -8 over 3, x is -4. All this to find out what b is. Okay, so 3 equal 32 over 3. Oh, it's an ugly number. Okay, so when you move it over and subtract it, 3 minus 32 over 3, 9 minus 32. Okay, lowest common denominator, which makes this 9 over 3 minus 32 over 3. Alright, what did you get, Gavin?
Oh, y equals negative 8 over 3x minus 23 over 3.
Good. Okay, so now I have m, I have b, so therefore my equation for the median is y equal negative 8 over 3x minus 23 over 3. Also, I don't want to see plus negative 23 over 3. I should just see one sign. Okay, so that's the median. Again, it's possible to get this question. Very possible. Okay. Next one is the right bisector. Okay. For a right bisector, do I actually need 3 points of the triangle? No. Okay, so that's why right here I just have the 2. If you see 3 points on the test, it is to trick you. Okay, you only need the 2. Okay, right bisector. What does the word right mean again? William? Right angle. What about bisector? Yeah, in half, right, middle. So that means I am finding the midpoint of JK. Negative 5 plus 9 divided by 2. 3 minus 5 over 2. So you get 4 over 2, which is 2. Negative 2 over 2, which is negative 1. There's my midpoint. Second, since I only have these 2 points, the next thing I want to do is find the slope, right, Alina? Yes. Okay. I just heard your voice, so I was thinking if you had a question or you had a question for Nelia. Okay. 9 minus negative 5. So negative 8 over 14. 14. Okay, if you have this and you leave it like this, will you lose half a mark?
I mean, like more than half of that, right?
Half a mark. I could take off more for you. But okay, but why would I lose half a mark? Not simplify it first. Simplify it. So this is negative 4 over 7. And then, Gavin, what would you do?
Like, can you sit and then simplify it?
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, what's your perpendicular slope then?
7 over 4.
7 over 4, yeah. What took you so long? Okay. Okay, now that I have the point, I have the slope, I can again do the same thing, y equals mx plus b, and sub it into the equation. Y is negative 1, m is 7 over 4, x is 2, plug everything in, you get negative 1 equals 7 over 2. Okay, remember, so Brian right here, you are timesing just the numerator. So 7 times 2 is 14. So 14 over 4, which is 7 over 2. Okay, so and then move that over. So negative 1 minus 7 over 2. So negative 2 minus 7. So b is negative 9 over 2. I have b, I have m, okay, I have b, I have m. Therefore, my equation is, let's see, Gavin. Y equal?
Y equals 7 over 4x minus 9 over 4.
Perfect. Good job. All right, so that was the second type. I'll take up the rest of this first, and then at the end, I want to do the third type, which is altitude. Okay. For each question, take the radius of the corresponding circle and give the coordinate of 1 point on the circle. So let's say I do this one. So this is my equation. r squared equals 81. So r equals 9. Yeah, square root of 81, which is 9. So my radius is 9. So if my center is at the center of the circle, my center is at the origin, and I know the radius is 9, what is this point right here? Yeah, I know. That's it. Okay, there you go. Okay, let's do this one. This one is is an interesting one. Hi. I'm looking for Todd. Okay, so this one. Looking at this, is my radius 8? No, it is not. Jonathan, how do I know it's not 8? Because the radius is 6. Uh, actually, if you, oh wait, oh that's a 6. Oh sorry, that's why it's not 8. Well, okay, it's not 6 either. Okay, so this point right here, it looks like it's 6, but it's not 6. How do I know it's not 6? Oh, the equation. No, not that. Jaden. No, not that either. I actually gave you a point on that circle, William.
It's not 6 because it's at 6 at 1 square above, so we get slightly in front of 6.
Exactly. Excellent. Okay, so this point right here, I gave you a point. This is actually 6-1. That's why I gave you a point. All right, there's a purpose of giving you a point on the circle. So if this is 6-1, how can this be 6-0? Right? It doesn't make a circle that way. So this is actually slightly a little bit more than that. How much exactly?
The answer sheet says it is 36.
Okay, so the answer is wrong. It does it really say 36? Okay, I will correct that for next year. Okay, what what do you do in this case? Well, remember the equation of the circle, x squared plus y squared equals r squared. Well, if I know what x and y is, I can know what r squared is. So x is 6, y is 1. So 36 plus 1, you get 37. So what is the equation of this line then? This circle. Gavin.
X squared plus y squared equals 37.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. So sorry for the mistake on the answer key, but the correct answer should say x squared plus y squared equals 37. Yep.
You're not supposed to say what x and y is.
No, because this is the equation of the circle. Just like right here for equation of a line, we leave x and y. Okay. Okay. Next. Similarly, is this inside, outside, or on the circle? So sub in 5 for x squared, sub in -6 for y squared. So 25 plus 36, you get, what is that? 61. Okay, so 61 is greater than 49. What does that mean? Leandro?
Outside.
Outside, right. So therefore, it's outside the circle. All right. If it equals, then it will be like the last one, which is on the circle. And then less than means it's inside of the circle. Yeah.
49 is escape.
No, what is my radius here? 49 is our radius square. So radius is, Rashman? 7. Okay, good. Okay. One last one I want to go over, as I said, the altitude. Altitude. Let's see. I'll do it on a separate piece of paper. Okay, so let's say I don't know. I'll give these points a coordinate. So let's say A, B, and C. Whoops, sorry. Okay, so I'm just making up these numbers. It may be horrible. 10 and 5. B, I'll say is 2 and 1. And then C, I'll say is 20 and 2. Okay. Actually, let's make this 10 and 6. Deal with it. Actually, yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's say I want to find the altitude. Altitude from A. Okay. So Rashan, I'm gonna get you to help me.
No, why not T?
Okay. Well, both. Okay. So altitude from A. Actually, no. Yes, yeah. Okay. So altitude from A, meaning I am drawing a straight line down to the opposite side and making a 90-degree angle. Does this point look like it's the midpoint? No, yeah, midpoint is like somewhere over here. So is there a reason to find a midpoint? No, because I don't need it. Okay. Um, what? So other than midpoint, what do you think is the other thing I should find then? Yep. Slope. There you go. Okay. So I want to find the slope of BC. Slope of BC. Rashan, do you remember the formula for slope of BC?
Oh, the y2
Yep.
and the y minus y1,
Yep.
and then over, and then x. Yeah, same thing.
Good. Okay. But you're gonna be more sure tomorrow, right? Okay. So using these points, so y2 minus y1, so 2 minus 1 over 20 minus 2. So I get 1 over 18. That's my slope. Okay. I found the slope of this line right here. Does it help me to find this line? No. So what do I need to do to that slope so that I get this slope? Okay, perpendicular slope. Yep. Negative reciprocal. So the perpendicular negative reciprocal slope. So if it's 1 over 18, what's the negative reciprocal slope? Negative 18 over 1, or simply just negative 18. Good. Okay. Do I know a point on this dotted line? Take a look at the dotted line, Ethan. A, right? A is on the dotted line. So that's the point that I want to use. I want to use point A, which is 10 and 6, and my slope, which is negative 18, substituted into y equals mx plus b. So y is 6, m is negative 18, x is 10. Wow, I chose nice numbers. I'm proud. So 6 equals negative 180. Moved it over. So 6 plus 180. Did I make a mistake? I don't think so. Did I? I don't think I did. So then B is 186.
Was the slope not 18 over 1?
But what is 18 divided by 1?
18.
Yeah.
You put negative 18.
But negative reciprocal.
It's negative 18 over 4.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. So don't do just reciprocal. Don't do just negative. Remember, it's negative reciprocal. Okay. So I have B. I have M. Rashan. Therefore, my equation is y equals.
Um, y equals
I have my slope, I have my b, negative, yep,
and then x
yep,
plus
yeah, huh?
86.
Good, done. Okay. So there you go. That's your review video. This one is to find altitude. This one on page 19 is to find the median. And then this one on page 20 is to find the right bisector. Okay. Make sure you know those three.